What is going on YouTube? I am JohnPon09 and today we are going to be talking about how to edit a YouTube short. Now there are many ways of editing YouTube shorts. I'm just going to show you the way that works for me using a program called CapCut, which is completely free and available both on PC and mobile. What's really cool about CapCut is if you don't have a PC or maybe you're editing on the go or something like that and you want to use mobile, it has really the same features as the desktop app and a lot of the same functionality. Both programs I've used a lot, and both of them are super easy to use and easy to figure out, but I'm just going to show you how to get started here. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. We're just going to open the program here. Again, the link will be in the description for you. Looks like we've got a new version available. Now, the cool thing about CapCut is they do a really good job of updating their software. A little too good of job. They change a lot between updates. So if you kind of get into a groove and are used to doing it a certain way, they do update a lot. So sometimes I'll skip the update if I'm in a hurry. I just need to do a real quick edit. There's a lot of information here. You can also make a profile if you'd like. These are all the projects that are already saved on my computer. Each time you do start a new project for a new short or video, it kind of auto saves in your history so that you can go back and edit it again later if you need to. For now, we're just going to press the new project button, and it'll take us to a screen like this. So the first thing that we'll need to do is import our media. Now this can be photos, videos, audio clips, any type of media. I don't know what would be more than that. But it says right here, videos, audio, and photos. So that's probably it. So what we're going to do is press import. Now this is a clip directly from OBS that I used using my replay buffer. So we're just going to import it there. And we are also going to import this graphic, which I will talk about in a moment. So I kind of have a standard way that I like to do my shorts, kind of a uniform way. This allows for a couple different things. Number one, I think it's good for branding and recognition. People know when they're watching one of my shorts or see it come along in the feed. They know that it's from my channel if they're a returning viewer or part of my audience that maybe not subscribed or something like that has just seen my content a few times. So I like to keep it standardized for a couple different reasons. That's one of the main ones. Another one is it's just quicker to be able to edit. I typically will edit in large batches, 10, 20 shorts at a time, and then I'll schedule them out to be posted one per day, which I would recommend if you are a streaming channel and a gaming channel especially. So what we'll do once these are imported basically up here, all we have to do to add them and be able to edit them in the software is to drag them down here onto our timeline. So I'll go ahead and drag the video down here, and once it loads, you'll see it there. One thing that I'll go ahead and point out immediately is we have a tool over here to the right. This little slider will allow us to zoom in on the timeline, and depending on the size of your clip. This is a 1 minute clip, and this is what it'll look like down here. So the very first thing that we'll do for YouTube Shorts, now whether you're using this program or another video editing program, the important thing about YouTube Shorts is they are in the correct format. So YouTube Shorts must be in the ratio of 9:16, which is the opposite of the regular 16:9. For like a widescreen screen. So what we'll do is click on this ratio button here. No, it's not a Twitter thing. We'll click on the ratio and then we'll choose 9:16. And what that will automatically do is put these large black bars because it's basically zoomed out your content to be able to fit. Now, you can do shorts like this. I've seen it done. I don't recommend it. If you'll notice any of the popular shorts that you see in your shorts feed, none of them are edited like this. So what I would recommend is to zoom in, which means you're going to lose the sides of these videos of the short. So that's something to keep in mind when you are creating it. So what we'll do over here on the right hand side in this, we can drag the scale to change it. Or if you do this enough, you can type right here, you can type 312% and press enter, and that's automatically going to zoom it in to where it fits in the screen here. Now, the next thing that we'll do, this is a 1:08 clip. YouTube Shorts must be under 1 minute. In my experience, the most viewed shorts that I have on my channel are anywhere between usually 20 to 40 seconds. You don't want to do much longer than 40 seconds unless maybe it's super engaging, but you do want to keep your shorts. I found around the 30-second mark usually works best for me. And regardless, at the beginning of this clip, we can press the play button here to preview. There's not really much going on. I'm just kind of running around looting, so you don't want to start a short with a moment like this. So what we'll do is we'll use the slider here to find out where the action actually is in the clip. Looks like we're running into some action now. Still a little bit of looting. And we're looking, and we found somebody. So we're gonna want to start the short just briefly before the action actually starts. We don't want to start right here on the action. It'll feel like the audience is coming into the clip late. So what I'll do, I'll back this up maybe to where we're on the roof and about to jump down. If we start it just about here, then that'll give the audience a chance to kind of orientate themselves with at least the surroundings before the action starts. So once we decide where we want the clip to start, which is right here, we can use this tool over here, which is called delete left. Boom. And it shrinks it cuts everything from the left out. So now we can go ahead and watch the clip from here. We're oriented, some action is happening, some dodging, some shooting, some more shooting, boom, and he's dead. And so that's going to be about the end of the clip. I like to buffer the end of the clip as well, just a little bit, so it doesn't seem like such an abrupt stop. So we'll end the clip right about here, and then we can do the delete right. So there's the clip, and then in order to standardize it to the way that I have my other shorts and also get some more additional branding for my channel, if people watch the whole clip, one thing I like to do is add this image to the end of the short, and usually I trim it to be there for about 3 seconds, and then we'll go up to effects. Here are all the effects. There's tons of different effects you can use for transitions, and these can be in between clips, or like in this case, between a clip and another piece of media, like, well, I guess the only thing would be a picture. You don't want to go to a black screen with an audio clip playing, but any transition between either 2 video clips or video clip and a picture or something like that. So it's as easy as drag and drop. So we'll just drag the effect that I want on the timeline where I want, and this line here shows you that it's lined up with where I pasted this. So if we back up, we can go ahead and see that transition happening, and it's all lined up. The next thing that I like to do is add text. One really important thing for shorts is to make sure that you're adding captions. If there's a lot of dialogue going on in the shorts, you can do that by selecting the auto caption filter function and then create, and CapCut will automatically provide captions for the dialogue. And then you can go in, and the time consuming part of it is change the font of that. You can change the size and the location of where it'll appear. But the cool thing is when you do the auto captions, it at least will take a lot of the guesswork of when a certain word was said and lining it up with the video. So the auto caption feature saves a lot of time, but it is a time consuming process because you do have to then edit the text. We're just gonna do there's different ways that you can add text. You can add a default text, or you can add a text effect. So there's tons of free, again, all of this is free text effects that you can choose from, or you can just add a default text and then edit it to how you want it to be. So we're gonna choose this neon effect here. So I'll just drag and drop it onto the timeline. It'll automatically say default text, but what I like to do is put live daily on YT. So I'll put that. You can just adjust the size with the slider there, and then I usually just put this at the top of the video so that if somebody's looking at it, on their feed, they'll know that I'm live daily on YT. I forgot a word. Live daily on YT. I don't go live every day, but it's typically close enough to daily that, you know, it's not false advertising. So what we'll do is then you can drag the slider of each individual effect that you add to make it longer or shorter. So we're going to just drag this out so that it takes up the entire, so that it's present for the entire portion of the clip. And if we go ahead and preview it with the play button, clip is over, reload, and we see our text still there at the top. One good thing about shorts also is if you're live while somebody's watching your short, it does have your profile picture down here at the corner, and it'll have a red ring around it if you're live right then. So it's a good way to kind of funnel new viewers into your channel, especially if you are live while a short is popping off. It's a good way. Sometimes people will click on that if you have got a really entertaining short or something like that. All right, so what we'll do now, we're pretty happy with that. This is just a little short, a 13-second short, very short. Do that 3 times fast. So what we'll do, we are ready to export now. We'll press the export button here at the top right, and we can go ahead and give it a title. Double Alt-T kill. I normally just make this a title so that I know what the clip is. I'm not going to necessarily call it that when I upload it as a short to YouTube, but I just like to name it something so that I know basically what it was. Video exporting, you can change the settings here. I would recommend 1080p and 60 FPS. I would also recommend the format of MP4. You can also select the where you want it to export to here on your computer. So I've got a folder that's already designated for my shorts, and we just press export. For a longer video, this time will take longer, but it's pretty quick. One thing about CapCut is you can also post directly to TikTok or YouTube from the app if you have your accounts linked. I usually don't do that. I just export to my I will export to my desktop and then upload it to YouTube later. But all in all, again, I really enjoy CapCut. It's a great program for free. Cannot beat free 99. I haven't had any issues with it. There's a couple features and functionalities that I do wish that it had, but overall for free, and especially for just basic YouTube or video editing, it's a great program to use and very simple to figure out how to do new features. All right, well, that is all for this time. If you liked this video, definitely leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed this video, if you gained anything out of it, I definitely would appreciate a subscribe. I've got other tutorials about streaming, OBS, and content creation in the playlist. I hope you enjoy those as well if you're a content creator. And until next time, peace.